So today you will witness how this quiz should be answered. So first thing for number 1, to simplify negative 2x to the fourth raised to the fifth power. This is expanded rule where the outside exponent should be equally distributed to the inside terms. So this should be equal to negative 2 raised to the fifth power, and then x to the fourth raised to the times. You can put times 5 instead. So that would be equal to negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2 is negative 32. And then x raised to 20th power. So that's the answer for number 1. Number 2, this is simplifying, exponents, of course. So the only thing that you need to do is to simplify. 5 over 15 can be in a lowest term of 1 over 3. While x squared and x to the fourth, so 4 is greater than 2. So I know that my x will stay in the denominator, subtracted by 2. While y and 9 are the same, so both of my y will be cancels because 9 minus 9 will still be 1 or 0, and anything raised to 0 is equal to 1. So this will be 1, that would be 1. So meaning there will be a replacement of 1 in the numerator because you cannot put that as empty. So the answer would be 3x squared. Next. For numbers 3, 4, and 5, you're gonna rewrite into exponential form. So actually, this is like that. Or if it happens like it would be like that, it should be written as cube root of 2x and then raised to the fifth power. It's the same thing. You'll just copy the radicand and turn it as a base, put a parenthesis on it, and put 5 over 3. If it happens that you want to be separated, that's okay. 2 raised to 5 over 3, and then x raised to 5 over 3. So, different answers, but the same value. Next. Simplify 162. Fourth root of 162, y cubed x to the fifth. I believe that 162 is divisible by 81. Because 81 times whatever number will be a simple number. Let me have my calculator. Hold on. I'll show you. Yeah, so it could be, let me see, calculate. It's showing up 81. It's not working. 81, 168. Oh, it's not working. I don't know. Okay, I cannot remove the calculator anymore. Anyway, so 162 to the fourth power. So that would be, can be rewritten as 81 times 2 is 162. Y cube will remain the same because exponent is lower than the index. And then x to the fifth can be break apart by x to the fourth and x raised to 1. So 81 can do 3, 3, 3, 3, while x to the fourth can be x, 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 x. Okay, same process. You need to cancel 3, take 1, cancel 3, take 1. So therefore, the final answer will be 3x. And then the leftovers, fourth root of, we have 2 here. We have y cubed. And of course, we have the x. So this should be the correct answer. For 2,700, you can simplify that by, let me change my color so you'll know the difference of the two. So I would say negative 2. And then 900 times 3. Y to the 8, because 8 is multiples of 2. And then x squared times x is for the multiples of the exponent. And then z will be copied as is. So 900 would go 30 and 30. While y to the 8 will go y to the 4th and y to the 4th. While x squared is x and x. So cancel, just take 1. Cancel, take 1, cancel, take 1, cancel, take 1. So 30 will be multiplied to negative 2. So the answer is negative 60. Again, 30, because of 30, multiplied to negative 2. And then y to the 4th, and then x, or x, and then y to the 4th, and then square root of 3 is the leftover, x squared, no, not x squared, x and z. Again, 3, an x, and a z. So that's the answer for, that's the answer for number 5. Why can't erase it? There you go. For number 6 and 7, you will be distributing everything inside. So again, that would be 3 multiply to the radicand of 18 plus 3 multiply to 2, and then the radicand would be 6 times 12 is 72. Okay, that is 72. Then 3, you need to simplify 18. That would be 9 and 2, because 9 times 2 is 18. While 72 will be 36 and 2. Okay, so 9 can be break apart by 3 and 3, while the 36 is 6 and 6. So cancel, take 1, cancel, take 1, multiply it to the 6 and multiply it to the 3. So this will become 9 square root of 2. 2 is the leftover, while 6 plus, 6 times 6, okay, and that would be 36 with a leftover of 2, right? Since they have the same radicand, again, they have the same radicand. They both have 2, contains 2. You may add the number. 36 plus 9 is 45 square root of 2. That's the answer for number 6. For number 7, answers may vary. Again, why? Because it all depends on who's gonna answer that. But these are the options, okay? options. Okay, or expected answers. First, you may say divide the denominator, divide the numerator to denominator. Okay, or simplify it first if you will. It's okay, whatever but these are the expected answers. Or multiply square root of 3 in both numerator and denominator. So you can say that. So these are the expected answers. First step. Again, this first step. Next, number 8. Number 8, you will just divide it. Divide 12 by 3. And what is 12 by 3? That's 4. Oh, shucks. Wait, hold on. So 12 divided by 3 will give you 4, right? While x cubed divided by x should be equal to x cubed minus 1. So which means you have these answers. So the answer is equal to square root of 4x squared. Since 4 is a perfect square and x squared can be factorable, you can do 2 and 2. You can do x and x. And again, cancel 1 and take 1. Cancel 1 and take 1. The answer will be 2x. So this is the answer for number 8. Next, number 9. Number 9. So multiply. This has an imaginary 1. So 1 times 5. And then inside would be 6 times 8. And then x to the 4th, x to the 4th times x to the 5th. So therefore, you're going to end up with 5 square root of 48. And then x raised to 9 power. But 48 can be rewritten as 16 times 3. 9 can be rewritten by x to the 8 times x. 16 is 4 and 4. X to the 8 is x to the 4, and x to the 4. So cancel, take 1, cancel, take 1, and we'll be multiplied. The final answer for number 9 will be 20. That's 5 times 4. And then x to the 4th. And then 3 stays inside and the x. So square root of 3x. So that's the answer. Number 10. For number 10, it's easy. 10, let me change my column. Let me make it plus 1. So x raised to 1/3 and then times x raised to 7/3. Which means that since they have the same denominator, I'll just add them. X raised to 1/3 plus 7/3 will give you an answer of x raised to 8/3. It says write in a radical form. So therefore, that would be cube root of x raised to 8. But it says simplify. So x to the 8. So that can be considered as correct answer. And another answer will be x to the 8 should be simplified by x to the 6 and x2. So therefore, x to the 6 would be give you x cubed, x squared, and then x squared, and then x squared. Cancel 2, take 1. So the other answer aside from cube root of x to the 8 is x squared cube root of x squared. Either of these two will be correct. Okay? For the extra credit, I will just plug in into quadratic formula where a is 1, b is 4, c is 5. So therefore, negative 4 plus and minus square root of 4 squared minus 4, a is 1, and c is 5. Divided by 2 times 1. Now, you'll have negative 4 plus and minus square root of 16 minus 20 divided by 2. So therefore, you'll have negative 4 plus and minus square root of negative 4 divided by 2. Now, applying complex number, where it says that there's no negative under the radicand or beside the radicand, you can have I square root of 4 divided by 2. Since 4 is a perfect square, this 4 is a perfect square, so negative 4 plus and minus 2i. Again, where this 2 came from, this is 2 and 2, cancel and take 1. So divided by 2. To simplify it, I can consider this as a final answer, but to simplify that, that should be equal to both of them are divisible by 2. This can be, so you can have a final answer of negative 2 plus and minus I. So that is from extra credit.